Hey y'all, it's Anime Caveman. Today I'm going to read the 32nd episode of Captain Tsubasa, and I'm going to say, oh my goodness! Captain Tsubasa keeps on being one of my favorite animes. Every single fucking season there just fucking blows everything out of the water, with the exception of Gegege no Gitara. Between that and Tsubasa, they just keep on going at each other between what's my favorite show during their entire run, so... Yep, this shit is intense because, for one, we make a fuckload of plot progression. We get through the rest of Nita versus Tsubasa's match, and I like how you don't have Tsubasa overemphasize his physical attributes. He uses his football IQ in order to defeat him, and then I like how it made a callback towards when Tsubasa's team faced against Misugi's team in the previous arc, when he did like the offside movement that he kind of learned from Misugi, and seeing him in play there, I was like, yes! And that was a great callback because it becomes super relevant when we see Misugi in the later half of this episode, putting him into like extreme relevance, and at the same time it helps emphasize the learned skill that Tsubasa had. So all in all, pretty fucking good writing. And then I appreciate how this episode also went through the first half of Hyuga versus Misugi's team all in the span of one episode. So from a plot progression standpoint, it's perfect. From a character development standpoint, I like that bit of a development that they seem to be forming between Misugi and the chick that he talks with a lot, because it's seemingly looking like they're forming some kind of relationship that could go into the romantic department. And I like how I emphasized Sane and her progression with Tsubasa, which isn't much, because when she's all like, Tsubasa only cares about football, I was like, damn. But you know what? Maybe someday they can build a relationship, Tsubasa and Sane. But I like that too. It shows you how dedicated Tsubasa is towards the sport of football, if that's his main priorities. So all in all, good shit from that department. Then aside from that, this episode did a good job of hyping up other academies, like this fucking dude that like scored this ball with like a blue aura and gets Nana Akashi. I think that's how his name is pronounced. Because for one, if it would be just Tsubasa laying a beat down all the teams he beat before, it'd be kind of boring. So now that they're introducing new players in the mix, I like that. It should make things much, much more fucking interesting. So that was some good shit. Now, aside from that, it was also nice to see Tsubasa care about Roberto when he's like, he wishes he had him so that he could teach him the basics, but also he just wants to see him. So that was a sweet scene right there, showing off how even after 2 years, it still stings Tsubasa a little bit, because he really wants to see him again. And then when he mentions that the person he wants to play most against was Misaki, I was like, damn! Because when fucking you had the face of my husbando's being taken away from me before my very eyes. Like, he had the face of like that. And I was like, oh shit, you can all tell. He has like, damn. He's got sort of like that Vegeta-like vibe. Like in Super, when Vegeta was thinking how like Kit was taking all the attention away from Vegeta when it came to like Goku's rivalries. It kind of had that similar vibe. So I like that too. Then aside from that, I like how this episode shows Misugi playing. And when he balled out, for a second I thought it was going to be a rough matchup. And I thought he was going to be devastated by Hyuga's team with this heart condition. Because if you recall, when he played against Tsubasa shouldered him by accident. And he was like coughing up. And I thought since Hyuga played dirty and like, as an elementary school student, I thought he was going to play dirty in this instance, but when he was actually playing cleanly, and when Masuka was putting the works, immediately scoring a goal against Wakashimazu, I was like, oh man, that shit was so dirty and beautiful. So, again, just continued excellence from Captain Tsubasa, because I had expectations and I thought Masuka's team was going to be taken down, but no. He's putting in the work, he managed to score a goal. It's 3-1 with Hyuga's team having 2 more goals. But I like how when he tried again, Wakashimazu actually blocked the ball shot. At least emphasizing that Wakashimazu, he's still got skill, and he wasn't completely scrubbedized too. So all in all, it's a good setup for the next episode, and it makes me excited to see what Masuga vs. Hyuga is gonna come up with, like the epic shit. And all in all, I'm gonna rate this episode a 9 out of 10 because even the animation was good. Aside from a few still shots here and there in the middle, everything else was solid, and it got me hyped up for more. So anyways, guys, comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. Rate the video, subscribe if you want to see more reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.